Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, based on where you are. My name is Essen, and I'm the Industry Relations Chairperson at IEEE Islamabad section, and I'm looking forward to meet all of you guys today and interact with you guys. I'm basically looking after the ambassadors program here in IEEEmadC, and I'm mainly I'm the vice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm basically the vice chair of in the public relations. Uh, so sorry for the delay of 2-3 minutes. We were just fixing one or two bits. So let's get started. I'm really excited for today's meetup, and we have a lot of things that we wanted to tell you. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to just post it in the comments below or on the right side of this video, wherever you are seeing them. And so, okay, so I hope, Prashant, now my voice is clear. Okay, so let's begin. Um, so let's start with a bit of history of IEEE basically, it started in 2013, and it started as a very small thing in Region 8, with Joseph being the founder. Um, just a second, I have to turn off the timer I set somewhere. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that. I just set a timer for this very meeting, and all of them went off at the same time. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, coming back. So it's all started in 2013. Initially, it was focused only for the Region 8 students because it started in Region 8 by uh, Joseph, who is the founder. I'll introduce the team later on. But of course, the mobile application development is so in these days that it became a global event very quickly. It became a global event as soon as they launched in Region 8, and from the very next year, from 2014, they started to get the things started on a global level. So we're going to show to you how we all progressed. So before that, I'm just going to introduce very quickly the team for this year. We have Prashant as the 2019 contest chair. We have Joseph, who is the founder and the mentor of the Moustache team. He always comes up with some good ideas and keeps all of us motivated. And finally, Sarang. Sarang is he was the past chair for IEEE MATC. Sarang also is very involved with IEEE activities, and currently he's serving at the position of immediate past chair. Then we have vice chairs. All the technical stuff that you see on IEEE MATC, all the website stuff and everything related to that, Sangram is basically responsible for that. Sangram has been with IEEE for a long time. In fact, he was one of the participants of the very first IEEE MATC, and he won the IEEE MATC contest when it was held for the first time. And the team at that time saw the potential in Sangram and eventually uh, uh, brought him on board. So you probably, if you submit an idea, you probably get a response from Sangram about all of that. Augusto is one of the other member in our team. He is currently looking after the marketing and communications, and he also serves as our Spanish translator. So if you guys are more comfortable talking in Spanish than in English, so you guys can contact Augusto as well. And then finally, me, I'm working as the Vice Chair of Public Relations. Okay, and all the graphics that you see, all the cool graphics that you see for with IEEEmadC, Hussein is one of our graphics guys, and he all the graphics that you see, this vintage theme that we are following this year, it was all Hussein's idea. And then Hussein is our social media lead. So if you ever contacted us on Facebook, you probably got a response from Hussein Shirwani there. And finally, Haya is one of the uh, uh, our outreach lead for education and Haya was ambassador last year for IEEEmadC, and she ended up in top 5 ambassadors from Palestine, so across the world. She represented Palestine last year, and the team and the jury decided to bring her on board after seeing the potential she was bringing along with her. And from staff, we have Eric. I'm sorry, I forgot to put a picture of Eric here, but Eric is always there to help us with all the technical things, the disbursement of the prizes and everything else. So I've not created any new presentation. These presentations are the ones that are already shipped to you guys. So, but I added some of the things that are more important to you guys. So IEEE what is IEEE It's basically a mobile application development contest. A lot of guys make it make a confusion and say by comparing it with IEEE Extreme. But the format of this contest is a bit different than IEEE Extreme. So this is basically a mobile application development contest. The team members can range from 1 to 3 members. Uh, Previously, we only allowed IEEE members to join this contest, but from this year, non-IEEE members can also join in, and they can also participate in IEEEmadC, and I'll tell you how they can do that. And of course, you can win valuable prizes. So that's the kind of motivation that you can get, and and there's a motivation every student gets. So make sure that you are when you guys are motivating the students, please make sure that they know of all the prizes and all the getaways that they can get with IEEEmadC. So the contest goals, basically, which what goal we are following is to increase the number of mobile apps related to IEEE and students. Applications developed in the contest should be focused to benefit of IEEE, technology, science, or education. And I'd like to talk about this for a bit because this is a very vast topic. Technology, science, education. It's a very vast topic, and a lot of ideas are there that are yet to be implemented. So that's a very good opportunity for you guys to contribute in science and STEM education and IEEE as well by developing a mobile app that essentially helps people around you. So the idea does not have to be a rocket science. The idea can be as simple as possible. The idea can be a very simple thing, and which is solving a very basic problem around you, or something that you always wanted to work on. This contest can give you that platform to work on that mobile application idea that you always wanted to work and develop. And of course, educate and encourage students to develop mobile applications because we know that mobile applications have a lot of potential these days. Everybody has a smartphone, and the penetration is increasing day by day as the people are getting financially stable, and the mobile phones and the technology is becoming cheaper, everybody can afford one of those mobile applications, one of the mobile phones that run these applications. Uh, so the footprint is very huge for these mobile apps. So we need to educate students on developing the mobile applications, and also encourage them uh, to educate the others about these mobile apps. So one of the key tasks of you as an ambassador is to create um, a sense of learning about mobile applications. They can be very basic hello world mobile application that you going to teach to somebody, and then they can get off from there, or you can teach them end to end with complete functionalities. And of course, since we are all connected via IEEE, so it would be unfair if we don't talk about IEEE in our events. So the last goal is to promote IEEE activities and benefits. So if you guys are not aware of IEEE benefits, I suggest you guys go and see IEEE's website. They have a lot of good resources there telling you about what kind of benefits IEEE has to offer. Okay, um, so these are all the contest goals. So let's talk about further about the mobile platforms. So two of the most important, most popular platforms are Apple and Android, or sorry, iOS and Android. So, but apart from that, we we do have some platforms like Phone App, Windows, Phone Gap, Windows, and BlackBerry. And also there are native platforms that basically support a single code to be run on different on cross platforms. So every platform is allowed in this contest, and there is no limitation on whether you have to develop an Android app or whether you have to develop an iOS app. Every platform is supported, and every platform's app will be accepted. For this year, the contest timelines are in front of you. From 1st June to 30th September, we have the education and ideas stage. So we are currently in this stage, education and ideas stage, and in this stage, we have to motivate students to submit their ideas, and we have to educate them about mobile app development. Then we will give you about 2 months to develop. So as soon as you get a confirmation from us about the idea, the development stage starts for you. So if, for example, if you get confirmation today, your development starts now. You can go and start developing your mobile app from today. And the deadline for development stage is 30th October. And then our judges will take some time to uh, um, to to judge these mobile apps, and it will also overlap with the development stage, because as the things will be coming in, our judges will be judging them, but at the end we'll compare each and every one of them, and we'll announce the winners in December. Okay. So this is something about the in the summarized form, the works. So in education and idea submission stage, you have to arrange workshops and lectures at local branches and sections, and you guys have to encourage students to submit an idea. Idea can be anything. It should only be as long as 150 words, and then wait for the approval. Once you get the approval, you can start developing the mobile application, and 30th October is the cutoff date for that. And then finally in December, we'll be announcing the winners for this contest. Okay, so a few things in the of the judging criteria are mentioned here. Apart from that, there are a lot of other things which we'll be telling you guys as we move along. First thing is the user interface, how aesthetically beautiful your mobile app is. Second is the user experience, how easy it is to use your mobile app, how easy it is for anyone to understand the concept of your mobile app, and how it can be further simplified, or whether it can be further simplified or not, etc. Then the usefulness, how useful is your idea, how many people will actually get benefit from this idea which you are pitching in. So this is the usefulness, and then the innovation and uniqueness, whether you have worked on something quite different from the others, or whether your idea is the same as the others. So try to be as unique as possible, as innovative as possible, and work on something that is actually useful for the people around you, and do mention the usefulness in your final submissions. And then finally, the number of some supported platforms. So if your mobile app supports more than one platform, that's a plus for you. So make sure that you guys make as many um, um, platforms as possible. So I see you guys are sending in questions. So I'll take the questions at the very end, and I wanted to just go through these slides quickly. Okay, so who can participate? So this is something which is which everybody is questioning. So undergraduate and graduate students both can participate in the IEEE contest. Student participants from different colleges and universities can join together to form the team. Participants can be from any engineering discipline. And of course, IEEE membership is required for IEEE reserved prizes. We'll talk about that a bit later. And this year we have also introduced supervisors. So every team gets one supervisor, and the supervisor can be a professional member. He can be from industry or academia. He can be one of your teachers who do have a professional membership. Um, Students and graduate students, they cannot serve as a supervisor. So make sure if it's your teacher who does have a professional IEEE membership, and he can be the supervisor. And supervisor basically is responsible to ensure that the team is not taking help from any external individuals or any firm for application development, to make sure that everything is fair and square and nobody is cheating in this app development. So on this slide now you can see the prizes. There are majorly there are two categories. One of them is one of them is reserved for IEEE members. So the grand prize is $5,000 for IEEE members. Second prize is for with $2,000, and then the best design prize is for $1,000. And then we have IEEE Computer Society sponsoring $1,000 in an Apple Watch. So that's reserved for IEEE members. And then there is an open category. So the first place team gets $1,000, and that's an IEEE student membership. And the second place team gets $500 plus IEEE student membership. So to get one of these prizes which are mentioned on the left side, every member has to be an IEEE member with an active membership. And for the right side, we'll tell you a bit about that on the next slide. So before that, we're just going to give you a brief overview of IEEE 2018. Uh, so we got about 722 ideas, more than 1,000 participants. We developed about 62 apps. We have more than 24,000 likes on Facebook, and we got 3 winners as we announced. These are some of the uh, snapshots from the past. So in 2014, we had 4 different prizes, and you can see people from Croatia, from Cork, from Milan, from Helwan student branches winning these prizes. And then in 2015, we have some people from USA, from India, from Greece, Egypt, getting these prizes. And then from 2016 onwards, we did a bit of redesigning that's still going on these prizes. So the pin list won the first prize, and then the school carpooling was a good idea. They won the Computer Society Special Prize, and um, the third prize winner was developing an app called Talk in English, which is a very, very amazing idea. So I suggest you guys to please go on the Play Store and see these apps and use it for yourself. In 2017, this app went very amazingly, hit the SOS application. It was very good mobile application developed by IEEE section. Then the diagnostic application by El Salvador section, who got the second prize, and then Apple Watch was won by the IEEE Bahia section. And finally, in the last year, we got the winners from United Kingdom. The best team award went to Kenya, and the best design award was won by students from Tunisia. So these are some useful links that you guys should know about. Most probably you guys have already checked them out, but our official webpage is IEEEmadc.org. You guys also have to visit the same website to submit your ideas. Go and like us on Facebook, and please get connected on Facebook. Please remain connected on Facebook so that you guys get all the updates. And follow us on Twitter as well. And if you are doing something related to IEEEmadC, please don't forget to use our hashtag, which is hashtag IEEEmadC. Okay, so ideas stage has begun. This is the ideas in education stage, in which we are right now. So you guys have to motivate students to submit the ideas. So here, okay, so in the ideas stage, as I was mentioning earlier, that IEEE members and non-IEEE members can join in and create a team. So in IEEE members, a maximum of 3 student members or 2 graduate student members and 1 student member, or 2 student members and 1 graduate student members can form a team. So there should be at least 1 student member in the team, and the rest 2 can be graduate student members. And of course, the supervisor is different. And a minimum of 1 student member and or 1 graduate student member can be in a team. And maximum of only 2 graduate student members are allowed in a team, so third one needs to be a student member. Universities and colleges can have multiple teams, and students can form teams in multiple universities. So each team should have a professional member as a supervisor. They have to put in their IEEE membership number and all the details while submitting the idea. So you make sure you guys have a supervisor before you submit an idea, because you have to mention their profile on the web on their on the ideas form. And of course, to qualify for IEEE reserved prizes, all team members have to be student members. So non-IEEE members can also form the team, but then the team will qualify only for the open category prizes, which I mentioned earlier for non-IEEE members, or for both IEEE non-IEEE members joint teams. So for example, if I have two friends with me, IEEE members, then and if I win the prize, I can get the prizes which are reserved for IEEE. But if one of us does not have an IEEE membership, then our team does not qualify for IEEE reserved prizes, and we'll be competing in the open category. So I hope this is clear to you guys that all the members should be IEEE members to participate or to actually compete for IEEE reserved prizes. If any one of the participants is not an IEEE member, then they can only go and compete for the open category. Please do keep following us on for the idea submission stage. We keep posting things there. And yes, one thing more which is very important. So I urge all of you guys to go and check out the IEEEmadC website and how to submit an idea, because this is important for you, that you guys should have gone through the process at least once, and then you guys have to um, add all the details as required there. Okay. And IEEE Ambassador ID, if you guys don't know about that, IEEE Ambassador ID is available on the IEEE Ambassadors dashboard. So I've already sent all of you guys the links via email, and I'll state it in the chat after this session as well. What happens is that you guys, when anyone of the teams that you motivated submits an app or submits an idea, they are asked that who motivated you, or where did you get to hear from IEEEmadC from. And if you, as an ambassador, motivated that team, I think that's very encouraging thing on your behalf as well. So you should also get credited for that, and I'll tell you how you will get credited in a while. So ambassadors program is initially basically intended to interact and engage with students in submitting app ideas and developing apps. So what you guys have to do, you guys have to interact with students, you guys have to engage with students, you guys have to arrange workshops and seminars for them, and think out of the box and make sure that maximum students submit their ideas, and maximum gets shortlisted, and then after submitting ideas, almost all of them develop apps. So make sure that maximum apps are submitted from your section. All the ambassadors are provided micro-volunteering tasks. There are 2 tasks which are currently out. So you guys have to go to the IEEE micro-volunteering tasks form to submit those tasks. Some of them might have a deadline, like the second task which I floated. It has a deadline of 15th September, so make sure that you finish the task before that. Ambassadors dashboard is where you see all your progress. It's currently updated with 2 micro-volunteering tasks already, and a lot of things will be updated as we move along. I'll skip the earn a badge thing for now, and I'll go to the last bit, which is the Best Ambassador Award. So last year we awarded 5 different ambassadors the Best Ambassador Award, and there's a whole lot of criteria that goes into it, and while selecting these ambassadors, and the criteria will be floated to you guys in a week's time. But nevertheless, rest assured, everything what you do accounts for the Best Ambassador Award. Every micro-volunteering task, if it is submitted on time, it will account for the Best Ambassador Award. every idea that was submitted by the students that contains your ambassador ID in it, it will be considered as a plus point for the Best Ambassador Award. So make sure that everything we do, please do keep us engaged, please do keep us involved, please do submit all of the things in the reports, and please keep a record with you as well. We might ask all of you guys to summarize all what you have done with IEEEmadC and send us a very well formatted report at the end of this program. Okay, so what are badges? So this year we have introduced badges which will be visible on our IEEEmadC Ambassadors dashboard. So badges you can earn by finishing or completing a certain task. So let's say we have the first badge, it's called an Idea Master. So to become an Idea Master, you have to help 10 student teams or 10 teams get their ideas approved in the idea stage. So these are 10 ideas. They can be submitted by maybe 5 teams, so everybody submitting 2 ideas. Actually, you have to get 10 ideas approved in IEEEmadC, and all of them should contain your IEEEmadC Ambassador's ID in it, and that's how you'll get this badge. This badge will make you one step closer to the Best Ambassador Award. So make sure that you guys complete this task on time. You get 10 ideas approved from with the students, and automatically will give you the badge. So you can see the badge status on our website on our dashboard once you have completed the task. So it will be uploaded automatically. And we'll also send you a bit of a graphic which you can use in your email signatures that you have earned a badge from IEEEmadC, and also post it on social media as well. So make sure that every one of you gets this badge. What you guys have to do is you guys have to motivate students to submit ideas, and if 10 of those ideas get submitted and approved by IEEEmadC team, will ship you one of these badges via email and on social media. Okay, and finally, join us on the IEEE side. Be motivated, keep motivated, stay mad, and if you guys have any questions, please do feel free to ask me on WhatsApp or just comment below, and we're going to answer them now. Thank you for your attention, and I'm now switching over to the questions bit so that everybody knows what we are asking. Okay. All right, so okay, I'm just going through the questions. Okay, so can one team consist of members from different dimensions, like a mixture of undergrad and grad students? I think that's pretty clear. Yes, they can do that, but at least one of them should be an undergrad student. Okay. Yes, Shahriar, we already forwarded the email to the Bangladesh section. I'll get back to you on that. And then we have how the professional members as supervisor, Venki was asking. So I think how the professional members as supervisor for the non-IEEE member. I'm not understanding the question you've asked, Venki. If you can rephrase the question, I'll be able to answer that. Can Can the college students join this contest? Yes, it's open to the students in college as well. The mates at my college asked me. Okay. Is the branch ID required to fill the idea submission form? Isuru, I suggest you go to the ideas form and fill out there and see for yourself what's required. I think branch ID is not required there. One of my mates at my college asked me that he has a team in which no one is IEEE member of no one is member of IEEE. Yes, of course they can participate in the open category. And can you provide any video clips of filling the ideas stage? Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's very easy to that's very easy to fill the ideas stage form, but we'll see if we can provide you a video of that. I've gone through the filling of idea there. I have not seen any supervisor details. Okay, Venki, please do send me an email. I'll get back to you on the email regarding this thing. Okay, so make sure all of you guys are also connected to us on WhatsApp. We just opened the WhatsApp group as well for the questions and answers. And if even if it's not open for every one of you, please do send me a personal message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, so thank you, Haya, for reminding me. So yes, so we will have 2 more sessions planned. One of them will be in Arabic, and it will be especially for those people who understand Arabic better than English. So we'll arrange one of the sessions in Arabic, and the second one is in in Spanish. Augusto will be working in that. So I'll send all of you guys an email about the Spanish and the Arabic sessions pretty soon. So please do check your emails as in next few days, and you'll get an email from us about the next sessions being planned in either in Arabic language or in Spanish language. Okay, Qasim, I just got your concern, serious concern. Many students at my branch face a problem is that they don't find any supervisor yet. Anyone with a professional IEEE membership can be a supervisor. So make sure that you guys get someone from um, someone from your local section, or from any nearby student branch, or from industry, somebody who can supervise those guys and make sure that they are not using any unfair means. So they can do they can be a supervisor, and supervisor does not need to do anything more than just supervising the team. So I think it will not take much of their time. So just brief them what actually supervisory is all about, and I hope that everybody can participate as every teacher can participate as a supervisor if they have a professional membership. Okay, So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. If you guys have any questions, I'm just an email away. So if you guys have any further questions, please do email me. I'm going to end the stream now. This stream will be made available on YouTube after a bit of editing and clipping, and hopefully they will be and hopefully you guys will be able to see them